share my screen. Give me a minute. Yeah, I hope my screen is visible now. So today I'm going to discuss about how one can uh, handle the flow of execution or the order in which legs are executed if one wants to run a multi-leg strategy. Uh, so this can help, especially when someone wants to create a bull spread or bear spread and wants to take an advantage of the margin set off that one gets. So let's see how it can be done. So let's create a bull call spread. In this strategy, we want to buy a call and sell an out of the money call. So to get the advantage of the set off, or if you have like limited margin in your account, and if you want to order the execution, like if you want to execute the buy leg first and then execute the selling leg, because if you go for the sell leg first, then higher margin will be required to execute that order. So we'll use entry and repair once condition in that case. So time condition will be time should be greater than 10 a.m. let's say. And when this condition satisfies, we will buy an ATM call in Nifty Bank, let's say, one lot. Okay. So once the buy is executed, the strategy status or the deployment of the strategy status will change from active to live entered. So once entry position is taken, after that only system will check for other conditions in the strategy. So when the status is active, only entry condition is checked. And as soon as entry condition is found to be true, first this leg will be executed, then it will come to repair once. So in this repair once, we won't keep any condition. So we'll simply put the sell order. We can also put both the legs in the same section of positions, but then we don't have any control over what will be executed first. So let's say this is one strike OTM. So I'll just select ATM keyword, Nifty Bank as my underlying, and one step out of the money option. And one lot. So first the entry will be executed, which is a buy order. Then it will wait and execute the sell order. So we know like first this leg will be completed, and once we got a confirmation like this leg is executed in your trading account, then only it will go for selling this call option. And same thing happens with exit as well. I mean, when exit condition is true, let's say if I write a PNL based exit condition, so again, both the legs will be triggered simultaneously, but still you don't know which leg will get executed first. So if you want to have uh, an order in execution, an order like which leg should be executed first for the exit conditions as well, then you need to use one more repair once condition to first square off this particular leg. But the so let's create the condition first, and then we can discuss like what can be the problem if we go with this method. So I'm writing in repair once with the same as my universal exit condition, or if you have multiple set, it can be set exit condition. So here I'll write condition to first buy the sell leg. It is current month. In the strike, I want to buy the same strike which was shorted here in the repair once condition. So for that, we will use FX and we'll select the same strike from strike field in this traded instrument keyword. We'll set one, condition one, and leg one, and the condition type is repair once because the short leg is being created through a repair once condition. So when my PNL goes above this target profit, it should buy the short call leg. Now the problem is when the strategy execution happens. So first condition which is checked in every condition check cycle is the universal exit after entry. So let's say entry is taken, this leg is executed, and strategy status changes to live entered. Then this repair once will be traded in the next cycle. And in every cycle now, first universal exit will be checked, and then these repair conditions will be checked, and finally entry condition is checked. So if this condition is true, it will try to exit both the legs without coming to the repair once condition. So if I want to ensure like universal exit should be true only if this leg is squared off or this leg is traded. So I have to write one more additional condition to check whether the short position, the short call position is squared off or no. So there are multiple ways to check that. So depending on what kind of positions you are taking in your strategy, you can use this keyword and write the condition. So we will just check for the calls. The net quantity should be greater than 0, which means I have only long positions open for the call in this strategy. So when that happens, then only universal exit should be triggered. Otherwise, universal exit should not be triggered. If you have multiple exit conditions, so this condition is common. This you have to check any which ways. And the other conditions can go in a group. Like if PNL is greater than 1500, or if I want to put a stop loss like PNL is less than minus 1500, or my time condition. So let's say time is greater than 3 p.m. So all these three conditions are an OR condition or bound by OR logic. So any of this condition gets satisfied, so system will exit the position. With that, this condition also must satisfy. So that is the rule. And same thing we can keep in the repair block as well. So I'll just copy this, paste. And here I don't want to check this particular condition. Here it can be simply the three conditions with OR logic. So I'll quickly go through the flow of execution. So first in entry, we will buy ATM call. Then it will sell OTM call. So you'll get the benefit of margin set off. And if any of my exit condition, if my exit condition satisfies, be it target profit, stop loss, or time-based condition, first it will exit this short leg where we have defined strike formula pointing to the repair once condition, and we are fetching its strike from here. Okay, because this is a repair once condition, in this traded instrument keyword, we have used repair once as condition. The set number, condition number, and leg number comes from here. So this is set number 1. That's why we have written set number as 1. This particular repair once condition has only one position. So it has only one leg. That's why leg number is 1. And this is the first repair once condition in the complete set. Because this is first entry condition, this is first repair once condition, and this is second repair once condition. So because I am referring to a position which is in first repair once condition, so my condition number is also 1. So I'll just visit the same keyword again. So this set number, condition number, and leg number comes from the set which you see in the strategy create page, and the number, the position of the condition in that set, and number of legs that that particular condition has based on that. So make this strategy public. So even if you have multiple sets in your strategy, then you have to write your exit conditions, set exit conditions accordingly. But again, you can use the same logic of having one repair once to exit the cell legs first, and then the remaining legs, which is of buy side. So we'll allow to duplicate the strategy, create it. So I'll share the link of this strategy on chat. You can just duplicate it from there. Okay. So yeah, this is it for this webinar. Now we can move to the Q&A. So if you have any questions, we can quickly go through them. Need limit price orders because of so many times price slippages, or place high price market orders. So limit orders is not available in the entry conditions. You can have limit orders as your exits using the repair one. Of course, there are certain limitation in using SLM or limit orders in Patreon uh, because it is difficult to manage open pending orders. Let's say if your exit condition gets satisfied, then it is possible you have some open pending orders from the limit orders or SLM orders which you had placed. So that's why there is some limitations, like you can put SLM or limit orders only in those strategies which has only single set, and you don't want re-entry in the set. So, and all the SLM and limit orders can be placed through repair one conditions only. So yeah, you cannot use limit orders for entry, but for exits you can use limit and SLM orders in some cases. How to execute orders based on multiple super trends. So, so you want to have one condition with multiple super trends, or you want to enter or place an order with every super trend crossover. So based on that, you have to build the logic. But let's say if you want to trade with, I mean, four different super trend values, in that case, you can use repair one's condition. Yeah. So as you said, you want to trade on every super trend crossover, so you can have multiple repair ones in the strategy, and whichever crossover happens, it will take that trade. Each repair once will have settings for one particular super trend parameters. Okay. How to enter same strike after exiting of set one on crossing high of exit set one. Yeah, so it is not possible to fetch which strike was traded in previous set exit. So for that, it will require some custom code. So you can connect with the support team, or fill up the questionnaire form, and quant team will get back to you how it can be done. Can pivot point strategy be deployed for FNO index? If yes, what is the keyword? So for pivot points, we have already created one template. Just duplicate that template in your own account, Mesh, and share the strategy ID. The ID you can find here when you go to edit of that strategy, you will find it in the URL. So share this number with support team on web chat and tell them like which list you want to use or which index you want to apply the pivot point strategy. And they will make the changes in Python code accordingly, and that you can use. Then you can modify the conditions in your strategy according to your need. I want to take new position in put option based on LTP of call option taken through entry position. How do we write formula to get strike for call option? So to fetch the strike, so traded instrument is the keyword basically which you can use. So let's say if for your example, let's say I'm buying a call here. Okay, it is an ATM call. Now I want to buy a put which has LTP nearest to the price at which this call got traded. So let's say if this call is getting traded at 125 rupees. Now I want to find a put which again should be nearest to 125 rupees. So in that case, I select NFO put. Underlying will be Nifty Bank. In strike formula, we will use traded instrument. Sorry, not traded. We'll use find strike because we have to find a strike based on LTP. Find strike for Bank Nifty. I will select later. So our selection criteria will be LTP, and LTP will come from a traded instrument, basically. You can select put. Option type is put, and here you can select current week is the option, and LTP should be nearest to the price at which that option got traded. So as it was the entry condition, so condition type will be entry and it has only one leg. So all these settings will be one. So you can take a screenshot of this. So this will be your strike formula, which will fetch a strike uh, based on the entry price of call. Where I can get all keywords detail at one place. There are only few keywords are available at the website. Okay, so you can go to this link. I'll share the link. So on this link, you can find the list of all the keywords available. Can I mail my logic and will you help to create a strategy based on it? Yeah, sure. So just put all the details of your strategy here on this form, Santosh, and our team will reach to you with the quote and timeline. How to buy the ATM call simply when super trend is positive. So again, it depends whether you want to check super trend on the spot price, future price, or that particular ATM call. So all three is possible. So you have to write the condition accordingly. So the condition will look something like this. The close is greater than position super trend, and so super trend parameters you can change from here. Now if you want to check conditions on spot, then you have to select this. So your conditions will be checked on spot. If you want to check the conditions on future price, then select the current month as expiry. Now your conditions will be checked on future price. If you want to check the super trend on ATM call option, then this is the way to select ATM call option. It's closed and its super trend value will be set. So again, in for super trend instrument also, you have to select the same parameter, and you can also change the time frame and all. Keyword page shared is at a very vanilla level. Is there any document descriptive available? Mr. Srinivas, we are working on a manual, but again, every keyword can be used in multiple ways. So only the description we have seen like doesn't help much in understanding the keywords and their working. So that's the reason why we are creating doing these webinars, and we have created standard templates and try to use most of those keywords. So you can get the actual usage of them in the template. So I think the best way to check the use of any typical keyword will be to go through the strategy templates, and whichever strategy you find relevant to the logic which you are trying to create, I think you will get it there. And still, if you want a description on any particular keyword, just let us know. We will do a webinar on that, or a video or a short clip, and put it in our next week's webinar. Uh, I have filled the form, and I've got a quote. Is there a fixed charge? No, the charge of strategy creation depends on the strategy logic and time required to create it. So yeah, the cost will be based on that. Can we check condition in call option itself? Don't want to check. So yeah, I just shown how one can check the condition on a call option. I'm selling ATM straddles every 15 minutes. How to place SLM orders for each straddle sold? Mhm. So if there are no other condition, you just want to put an SLM order for every entry taken, then you can have like multiple sets. Every set will have one entry and one repair once, which will place the SLM order. So that is the only way if you want to have everything in one same strategy. Mahesh is asking what is a Python code. So Python code block is basically used when you need some functionality or a function or a logic to be built which is not available as a standard keyword on Tradecron. So in that case, we use Python code block to add custom logic there. How to buy a strike which is less than 200 and greater than 100? Arun, there is no option to select a range. It is just a number, and based on one number, whichever LTP or whichever strike has the LTP nearest to that will be selected. Also, you have an option to select whether it should be greater than that number or less than, but the comparison can be only with one number, not a range. So you can select a strike which is nearest to 150, but not a strike which is greater than 100 and less than 200. Make some video on creating Python code on Tradecron. Okay, surely we'll see what we can do for the Python code thing. A limit order possible on entry condition using custom Python code? No, limit orders are not possible in entry condition itself using either using Python code or through the condition builder. Position detail is the most confusing one. So for position detail, we'll have a video ready in this week or next week by max. So we know like Persian detail is a little complex to understand, but yeah, we'll create a descriptive video on that. Sure. Please make a video as you have made for ORP strategy. Create a similar to list name is equal to get runtime list name. Sorry, then get your question there. How to filter the stocks which price is strictly divisible by 10? Mm, cannot be done. I mean, you can do it using the mod function. Where mod. So yeah. So you can take the LTP of any instrument which you want. Use this percentage sign which stands for mod. Mod it with number 10, and if this number is equal to 0, then this satisfies your condition to filter the stock which has price divisible by 0. But as the price keeps on changing every second, every minute, then I don't know how this condition will work, but yeah, this is how you can write it. In universal exit, will the execution follow as same sequence as entered? Uh, so no. In universal exit, all the positions will be triggered at once, but still we cannot say which leg will be executed first at the broker end. So yeah, we cannot define the order in which it will be executed. Which computer language is used? Is it essential to know computer programming? To create strategies on Kton, you don't need to know any programming, just the keywords and the logic. Right? Yeah, if you have the logic, then you can simply use the keywords and drag and drop feature to build your strategy logic. Uh, Profit 4,000 onwards SLM order. How to add it in my strategy? So to uh, put an SLM order, we usually use repair once condition. So in that repair once, you can just put one more condition that PNL should be greater than number 4,000, then only it will place the SLM order. So this is one way to do it. When can we expect Kotak Securities in Kton? So we are in talks with them. The API is not ready yet uh, to be used for trading. So once we have their APIs for testing, then maybe we can give you a date or timeline. How to check whether the option is illiquid while taking the options from a list of stocks? Mm, so if an option is illiquid, or the strike which you have selected, so basically strike will be selected based on the formula that you have put in. So there's no way to check before placing an order whether option is illiquid or no. But what we follow is if there is no tick or there's no trade in any particular instrument from beginning of the day, then we consider it as illiquid and orders will not be placed in those options. And the strategy status will change to error execution, so that no orders get fired to any illiquid options. As a beginner, how to start learning algo trading? So if it's about how to create strategies, then you can check the webinars or the previous videos on our YouTube channel. So using that, you can start building your trading logic into an algo on Patreon, or you can connect with other users on Patreon through the Telegram channel. So how to compare Yesterday's volume in 5 minutes. Didn't get the question exactly. Explain limit price option in position builder. So limit price can be limit order can be placed using a repair once condition. Here you can write the formula uh, for the order price. So let's say if I take entry at 100 rupees and I want to place a limit order 5% below my entry price. So for that you can use this option. Always you have to write your calculation under round function because the exchange accepts all the price values which are in multiple of ticks. So one tick in NFO or NAC is 5 paisa, so it should be rounded to nearest 5 paisa multiple. And here you can use this math operator to write your formula. And if you want to check the details of how you can build this formula, you can check a template which is there for SLM orders. So the formula will remain same. So short straddle with SLM order, this is the strategy in which you can see the detailed formula. And there's a video as well on that. So you can find our YouTube channel from here. Just scroll to the bottom of website, go to videos, and you'll find the link to our YouTube channel. Okay, then there are some questions related to specific conditions. So I request you to write your conditions that you want to build uh, on support email. I'm sending the email ID because I cannot go through all the conditions in the created right now. Pramara also has something related to uh, volume-based conditions. Yeah, again, Brahma, if the options are illiquid, then there will be no result and it won't proceed with the execution. Or the value will be zero basically for those conditions or those LTP. Support will help for free or they will charge. Again, it depends, Seth, on what your query is. If it is related to customizing a strategy, then of course there will be some cost. But if it is related to investigating or cross-checking your conditions or something, then you can just share the screenshot of your conditions and the support team will verify. Okay, so someone is asking for what is the use of cross keyword, how it can be used. So cross keyword does nothing but it checks whether the first parameter in cross has crossed above the second one. So in cross, let's say if I want to check close value crossing over 10 period EMA. So this is how I'll write the cross. So I start with position keyword where I select this cross. In cross, first I select close because I want to check close crossing above EMA value. If I want opposite of it, then I'll use cross of EMA above closing value. And then you have to define all the parameters and candle frequency and all. And the position allows you to check whether the cross has happened on the current ongoing candle or the previous candle. So if you want to place an order or confirm a condition, if previous candle has closed and confirmed a cross pattern, then select -1. I created a strategy and duplicated it with some changes and deployed both, but paper trading, both for paper trading, but only one triggered. This is why is that? Um, we'll have to check. Please share the deployment ID of both the strategies with support team. They'll surely check and get back to you what exactly happened. Okay, so I think we are done with almost all the questions. If there's anything else, please do write to us on support@htron.tech. And yeah, one more information on 8th December, we have a webinar from Dravyaniti consulting team. So Mr. Vivek will be taking that webinar session and it's about their strategy kinetics. So they will be discussing some details about that strategy. So I think it should be informative for all of you. So please do join for that as well. Thank you for joining for this webinar. Have a happy weekend. Bye.